a lot of different portions, which has a section of networking, has a section of wireless, has a section of telecom regulation and policy. It basically tries to combine ways of communication together through various protocols and makes it easier for everybody around. So that's what got me into this field. Because of my undergraduate in telecom and electronics, I knew that I would definitely be leaning more towards it because of wireless and whatever I had studied in my undergrad. So I wanted to work more towards the wireless field and understand how I can participate in innovation and technology to make telecom a better place. You have at least 2 or 3 courses every day, so maybe say, and each lecture is for like 60 or 90 minutes. So you have at least 3 or 4 hours in the day occupied for that. And apart from that, you have to spend the surrounding time trying to get assignments done for each of those, your tests done for each of those, and even projects done for each of those. So, and apart from this, you even need to do your actual studies for the finals. So the day is pretty much occupied with that, and the remaining time is when you can occupy yourself with on-campus jobs. So because that also takes up at least 2 or 3 hours of your remaining time. So my day was filled with I had a teaching job, so that took me like 20 hours a week, and the surrounding time, maybe the coursework was for like 20 hours, and the remaining time was all studying. If you wanted to move to another track or select an elective from another one, you have to apply for it, and maybe if it was full, you could just go and talk to the professor because they are very approachable, and if you show your intention about you being very eager of understanding their course and learning about it, they try to make sure that they make space for you. I had a lot of friends with me who shifted their departments because they did not like theirs after the first semester. The university is pretty agreeable about that, because they want to make sure that you have a good experience while you're there. So all of that's pretty flexible for you. So Colorado Boulder is looked upon for their telecom program, especially for networking. So I myself was not from networking. It was the major attraction for a lot of students here. Each course usually had its assignments, had its different deadlines of programming, if the elective consisted any sort of programming, and then in the end we had finals for it. So our major project was only in the fourth semester, which instead of a thesis you elect for a big project which you work on with 4 other people. And for an internship or a good job, certain companies want to make sure that you have GPA about 3.5 on 4. So if you want one of those and best companies, it's important that you work for that. Try to go through the Python, like a simple Python coursework which will show you how the commands work, how the syntax work, how programming logic works, because that's what we were required to know when we entered in semester 1, and it took me a bit more time to understand. The university provides a certain amount of gold, silver insurance here, so it's good that you take that because that allows you to use the academic resources that they have here, which is great. And apart from that, we had an ISOA insurance which all of us took, which covered anything above that. So I wouldn't recommend Indian insurance here at all. It's better that you just take something from here because it just makes your life.